Hello, hello. Testing the mic.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Sweet. I can hear you.
Mascot, unmute yourself.
Hey guys,
Hey, mascot.
how's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well. We're getting there. Trudging through this market.
Yeah, aren't we all? It's just one of those cycles, you know?
Mm-hmm. You got that right.
That's why it's nice to have these AMAs to look forward to, where we have some sweet new tech and some hopium for all of our listeners here.
Yeah, right.
Give me 1 second on my side. I'm going to try to mess around with my settings over here.
Oh, you're all good.
Cool. I'm all set from my side. Maybe we wait another minute, see who else is joining us today, and then let's kick things off.
Yeah, let's do it. I know it's still pretty early here in the U.S., so yeah, we'll go over some exciting stuff and talk about what's new. How have you been doing? You been doing well? Oh, he's gone. Oh yeah, gotta love that X spaces consistency.
I can't say I've ever done a Twitter space where there hasn't been some sort of technical issue, no matter how early I join.
Did you hear about Trump and Elon Musk doing a Twitter Spaces?
No, but that sounds highly entertaining.
On I think it was Monday, and the Spaces like crashed, and Elon was like, "Yeah, we're getting DDoS," so they crashed the website. I'm thinking, man, I see Spaces crash with 30 people in them. That is definitely not you getting DDoS.
100% not, but man, that's a high level Twitter space right there. That sounds like a really enjoyable one to watch.
Like 860 or 900,000 people in it.
I'd expect even more, actually, but
I know.
that's
I was like, it felt like
good rep.
Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is definitely not a DDoS attack. You're kidding me. That's a bunch of BS.
A lot of baloney right there.
Yeah, for real. So, well, shall we get kicked off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. So how'd you, since most people are probably from the SilverSwap community, they kind of know who we are. Why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about what you do at Lynx and what Lynx is, and see where we go from there. I don't think
Awesome.
I don't think this will be like an hour-long AMA. I think we'll just kind of cover the points and get the information out. If anyone has any questions, and go from there.
No, that's perfect. Just covering what this collaboration is all about.
Yep.
So I'm the BD manager at Lynx. I handle partnerships and I work with people like yourselves to bring them on board to the perp decks and basically bring that utility to then all of your end users. So Lynx is a perpetuals exchange, but what makes Lynx, I'd say, the most unique is that we enable any token to be used as collateral. So in the context of SilverSwap here, we've created this use case for Spirit, where Spirit holders can now trade perps using their Spirit holdings. They can get exposure to Bitcoin, Ethereum, any of our other listed instruments using and without ever selling their Spirit holdings. And the best part about it is that any price volatility in the Spirit token doesn't even affect their position. This is a bit of a technical component, which I guess we'll explain in a short bit, but you can trade on SilverSwap using your Spirit as collateral with no worries of liquidation should the price of Spirit move at all. So we bring this new utility to Spirit holders, and we want everyone to be able to get their desired exposure while still supporting, the Spirit token and the SilverSwap project.
Yeah, awesome. So, what do the requirements look like for being able to, if you have Spirit token and you want to trade on Lynx, what are the requirements? What are the region restrictions? Is there any margin requirements? How much do you need to deposit in terms of, value? What does all that look like?
Yeah, so currently the perp dex, the SilverSwap perp dex, is accessible to all users from around the world except the US, as unfortunately we all know the shifting regulatory climate's a little tricky. So for now, the perpetuals and leverage trading is off limits to US users, but hopefully that changes in the future. If you are a Spirit holder anywhere else, how to use Lynx, super simple. Your first step is gonna be coming to the SilverSwap perp dex platform. You're going to deposit your Spirit into your Lynx trading account. Once you have your funds in your account, you're ready to interact with Lynx gas free. This is why we use these trading accounts. And it basically enables us to abstract away the gas costs for all of our users, and therefore, you can trade, provide liquidity, withdraw liquidity, whatever you want to do. No gas costs. You only pay gas when you first fund your Lynx account. As far as trading goes, we try to make the minimum very very small. Like the minimum position size is very small so that it's accessible to everybody. I believe right now the minimum is in token. It's measured in Spirit token units, and I believe it's like 60,000 or something. But don't quote me on that because I don't have the number off the top of my head. I'll double check now and I'll tell you. Let's see, 68,250 Spirit token units is the minimum position size. So that means if you're trading and you're using 100x leverage, you could use as small as 68.25 Spirit tokens as your collateral, and you can open a position. So really low barrier to entry if you want to trade on the perp dex, and you have up to 100x leverage you can use.
That's awesome. And what does the fee structure look like?
So when you open a position, there's a 0.09% trading fee. That's super competitive relative to all of the other perp dexes out there, both centralized and not. This trading fee gets a portion of it going back to to SilverSwap to help fund good initiatives like the trading competition, as I guess we'll talk about soon. And the other portion is going, another portion is going to the liquidity providers. So if you don't feel comfortable trading using your Spirit, you can provide your spirit into the spirit liquidity pool on the perp dex, and you can absorb the performance of traders, and you can absorb their trading fees as compensation. So another angle that the perp dex offers spirit holders.
That's awesome. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the competition. You'd mentioned that.
Yeah. So I think if people here aren't familiar with perpetuals, it's kind of this new dynamic within the DeFi space that aims to replicate traditional futures trading but on chain, and it offers users a way to get leveraged exposure to different instruments ranging from crypto to forex and commodities, which is super cool. Love that I can use my crypto assets like Spirit, which I want to keep holding. I'm bullish on it, but I want to also get exposure to BTC or other things. So love that I can do that. But unfortunately, other competitors, other perp dexes on chain, typically restrict your collateral to stable coins like USDC, like major stable coins like USDC, USDT, or blue chip assets like maybe you can use Bitcoin or ETH as collateral to trade, go long or short on Bitcoin or ETH. But Lynx, we try to open things up. We are designed to support any token as collateral. So we drive value to all of the mid and long tail assets of the space as well, so that their token holders can trade perps and not have to sell the token of the project they believe in just because they want to take advantage of some short term price movement in an asset like Bitcoin that they believe could be profitable. So we kind of view ourselves, you can think of it as like the Uniswap of the perp space, right? In the same way that anyone could, when Uniswap introduced the Uni V2 pool concept to the ecosystem, people understood that it was this permissionless way to create a pool and basically allow for spot trading of their native assets. So Lynx has like a similar arching theme where anyone can create a pool on Lynx, and now instead of enabling spot trading for their native assets, they can enable perpetuals trading using their native assets. So that is the kind of the mission here, and we're happy to work. Very excited to work with projects like yourselves, both SpiritSwap, both SilverSwap, so that we can keep building out this vision.
Yeah, awesome. So tell us how about if someone wants to provide liquidity to the amount of deposited spirit that we've deposited so that traders can use their leverage and everything as they like. What are the benefits for people that want to add to that existing spirit supply?
So like I said, if you don't want to trade using your spirit and you prefer to be an LP, that's totally okay. What it means is you're serving as the counterparty to traders. So with your liquidity, you're enabling other traders to come to Lynx or to the SpiritSwap perp dex powered by Lynx and open trades using their spirit. And when those traders win, they take their spirit earnings from the spirit liquidity pool. But likewise, if those spirit traders lose, their collateral and losses are going to the pool and paying out the liquidity providers. So it's important to mention here that being a liquidity provider is not a no risk proposition. You are acting as the counterparty for traders, and therefore, if traders are very successful, you can lose. But likewise, if traders are losing, you can profit. And because of this structure and because of this risk, LPs also absorb the trading fees that traders produce as an added incentive to to compensate them for taking on this risk. So we see that in general in the space, LPs typically do pretty good, right? You have protocols like GMX and synthetics and other perp dexes that have amassed these large TVLs because frankly oftentimes traders traders are losing, but I suppose that's why we have trading competitions to see who truly are the best traders and who's made of tougher stuff, and who are the winners amongst us.
That's great. I guess that kind of answers Jack Shepard's question here in the comments of how does Lynx offer 140% APR on single-sided staking for Spirit? I think he just answered perfectly.
Yeah. So it's important to say that number in the pool, it's based off of the last 7 days of trading. So that number can fluctuate as trader performance varies as well. But an easy, very easy like thumb test, an indicator of if the pool is profitable or not. You can look at the exchange rate. If it's above 1, it means the pool has been profiting over since its inception. And if it's below 1, the inverse. But that's like a super, quick and easy thumb test. And I would go based off APRs before that.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's open the floor up for questions. I feel like that covers everything. If this is a short AMA, that's cool with me. I mean, you are just covering all the bases pretty succinctly. Us at the SilverSwap team, we already feel pretty comfortable with Lynx because we've been working with you guys on the back end for a while. So
yeah, I know we've been in touch for a long time.
Yes.
And we're super excited to support SilverSwap as well. I think this is a great opportunity to test the wheels here on Spirit Swap, and as SilverSwap rolls out too, it's going to be a double whammy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't know what's public, what's not, but if there is a future token, could be very interesting. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not for me to say.
Talking about our token, we plan to have AG supported with Lynx as close to day one as possible. So really excited for that.
Awesome. And maybe also before or while opening it up for any questions from the floor, we can mention the trading competition that's live right now. Any user who wants to participate can. All you need to do is hold Spirit, use it as your collateral for your trades. If you're one of the top 15 traders, you're winning a prize, and all the prizes are listed on the UI. So very exciting. I know there's some open slots right now, so all a user needs to do is open a trade, and you could potentially slot into one of those open prize slots right off the bat. So great way to test your skills as a trader and prove your worth, earn a little bonus on top of any profits you bring home.
Awesome. All righty. Any questions here before we close out? Feel free to request to speak. Type in the comments. I'll give you about 20-30 seconds here. If we don't see anything, we'll call it a day. This is nice and recorded, so whenever someone asks any questions about Lynx, we can refer them here.
Awesome. Yeah, and of course, our Discord is always open. If anyone has additional questions, also, I know the Spirit Swap and the SilverSwap Discord, rather, always feel free to hop in, shoot your questions out. Somebody will pick them up.
Oh, yeah. All righty. Well, looks like we don't have any questions, so I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming and answering questions and spending time with us in our community. It really means a lot to us, and we're excited to keep on trading with Lynx.
Sweet. Appreciate you, Mascot.
Appreciate you too, brother.
Keep up the good work. All right. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. See you guys.